Are you a freelancer? And is it happening with you that you do have good amount of knowledge, but yet it is challenging for you to successfully conduct your first meeting? That means you're doing everything, but you are still not converting your client after your discovery call. Yeah, is it happening? So tell me, what's your major challenge? Are you struggling to understand what questions to ask? What exactly should you be auditing and presenting in your first meeting? Or is it like you are facing challenges in communicating well with the prospect? Is anything happening with you? Then don't worry, I have been there. So I'm going to share with you everything. First, we'll talk about what questions you should be asking to client, do's and don'ts of your discovery call, and I'm going to share with you exact presentation that I have been using over 7 years that helped me get hundreds of clients. So, are you ready? Then come on and let's get this started. Well, if you're watching me for the very first time, then hey, I'm Prachi, 7 years experience, digital marketer, freelancer and a coach. Help millions of freelancers out there build a skyrocketing and profitable freelancing and digital marketing career. And today, it's my pleasure to help you too. So, are you ready? Come on in, let's get it started. Awesome. So as we are here understanding how to conduct a successful discovery call, then here is my first step. So I would like you to share some sort of tips before we dive into the question list. These are do's and most important points to remember when you are conducting a discovery call. Number one, always turn on your camera in your meeting. You can't be a ghost, okay? You have to turn on your camera, always sit in proper lighting. Make sure your internet connection is good, and important point, be the host, not the guest. Dude, it's not your interview that HR or the recruiter is sitting on other side and going to ask you a question. Here you are the CEO, the owner, the marketer, the HR of your own freelancing business. So you have to take a seat of a host, right? And counter the questions to the client. You need not to be the guest. Your guest is your client, your new prospect with whom you're going to ask some relevant and mind-boggling questions that will blow their mind and will help you dig real information about their business, their challenges, their desires, and help you understand how can you help them and help your prospect understand what potential do you have to help their business. So it's more than just a call. It's about you are taking an interview of a prospect, understanding is he or she is the right fit for you. So go and have a driver's seat despite of just sitting in a passenger one. All right. So if you are here, now it's high time to understand discovery call script and question list to counter to your first client. Let's begin. Cool. So whenever you are starting your meeting with a prospect, always counter a very common question that will help both of you guys to warm up, and always set the agenda for the meeting. Example, if we both are sitting in the meeting and let's say I'm a freelancer, you're a client, so I'll be like, hey, how's your day going? By the way, can I ask you, where are you residing and how's the weather there? So when you ask them, how are they doing, what's the weather, or wish them anything like New Year, or ask them anything like how's the Diwali festival going, or what is your New Year plan, must be traveling somewhere. So these one or two small piece of questions will help both of you guys to get in the tune, and then you can set the agenda for the meeting. Then your second line should be, now I would like to set the objective for today's meeting. It is set for tentatively half an hour, where I'll be sharing with you some hot tips and strategy and the audit report to help your business grow further. But before diving into that, I'll be asking a couple of questions to help me understand better about your priorities and demands. So with that said, I would like to start this discovery call. Just want to check before we go ahead. Can you see me? Am I audible properly? Perfect. Now let's move ahead. After warming them up, after setting the agenda, third thing that you're going to do, counter them these amazing questions. Alright, now before I share my question list, I would like to make you understand that these question lists are very fundamentals and can be imbibed or can be indulged in any profile, any service that you're offering. Obviously, you have to play your mind here and customize these questions to your services. Okay, let's begin with the question list now. Here's the first question to your prospect. As you are owning this business and so far doing a real incredible job, I would like to highlight a couple of points that I noticed and couldn't take my eyes off of it, which are these, and I really found them incredible. So I really want to applaud you for the great thing that you have been doing. Now, with that said, I would like to ask one question. Despite of making all these efforts, what is the one major challenge that you think you are facing or struggling with? This is going to be your first question. Before you're asking the question, you're also putting them in a good note that I understand that you have been doing great efforts and I appreciate you for ABC things, and please be more specific here. What do you like? Example, it is about their Instagram page, so you can make them feel good about, hey, I have noticed that you have been contagious too on your Instagram. Your consistency is good. Your X number of followers are going good. So I really appreciate for the great efforts you have been putting. Now, with all those hard work, what are the major challenges you think you're facing on your Instagram? So this is how you can customize it. Now, if you're a content writer, graphic designer, SEO expert, you can definitely formulate this question according to your service. So first question will be, what are the major challenges you think you're facing despite of making great efforts? Cool. Now, second question you have to ask them, what have you already done to solve that problem? Okay. Now you are going in detail of this problem, like what did they already do, like what methods have they followed, what ways they have figured out, and all those approaches that have been failed so far to overcome that problem. Example, as a social media marketer, I can ask a client that what are your major challenges when it comes to your Instagram? And they'll be like, it's reach. We are posting daily using hashtags, everything, but still our followers are not growing. Our reach is not growing. So whatever the problem is, but we also have to understand what they have already done to solve that problem. They can talk about if they have run any advertisement or what steps, what methods they have relied on so far. And it will also help you as a freelancer understand all those methods or all these things they tried but couldn't work for them. Have they done it right, or they didn't do the specific thing with the right approach? It will help you diagnose their process. It will help you understand where are they lacking. So not only asking what are the major challenges, but also asking what they have already done to solve that problem will help you understand what they have tried and still what solution can you help them, and what are all the gaps in their strategy that couldn't help them achieve this specific result or overcome the problem. Cool. And here's the third question, what are you expecting in next 6 months in terms of growth? Now, it's also important as a freelancer to understand what client's intention and goal is, right? So it will help you know their priority. It will help you understand what they are aiming for. Let's say if client says that I am thinking to rank on the first page of Google, or I am aiming to gain 10,000 followers on Instagram, it will help you understand their priority as well as how practical their goals are and how encouraged are they to achieve those goals. Okay, if they are setting a higher goal, that means they are trying to rapidly or drastically trying to achieve that particular number in a duration. Or it will also help you understand are they practical or being impractical in that number or the goal. Now, the fourth question you should be countering your prospect is, what's your priority? Alright, so for each and every specific marketing platform or services that you're helping them with, the skill that you're offering, every business is having their own priority in it. Let's take an example. Suppose there's a new Instagram page. Obviously, for that brand, their major agenda should be gaining more reach and followers. Whereas a brand already having adequate amount of followers, now they just want that people should engage and convert. Okay, so now the priority for a new business is to get reach, and for the established Instagram page is to get more sales. So priority for a brand can be different. So in a nutshell, understanding their priority will help you conduct your further discovery call or conduct your presentation in a way that you will focus on that specific objective and will share with them the roadmap or the steps that can help them attain that specific goal. Okay, so this is important question. And here's the fifth and the last question that you should be asking before you start the presentation. And this question should be, if I can ask you, have you ever taken help of a team or any other agency to overcome this problem or handle your specific platform? If yes, could you please brief me about what did you actually like, what approach you appreciate that they have followed? Now, adding on to this, you can also ask what were those things they lagged behind and what did you expected for them to help you achieve? This specific question will help you understand if someone have already tried helping them, what this prospect liked of that team, of their work, and what they didn't like. Now you will be having a very good clarity about what kind of marketer or freelancer are they looking for, what are their objective, what exact they are looking in a person, and what objective they are focusing on. So getting answer of these questions will help you understand about the prospect, their mindset, their business objective, and more about what exactly are they looking for. Now with this information, you will start sharing your presentation where based on their goal, objective and demand and problems, you are going to help them exactly understand the roadmap and how can you help them. Now if you want to exactly know the kind of PPT I share with the client, this is a very confidential information I'm revealing today, but would love to help you understand so that you can create an outstanding presentation that will make your prospect understand how nicely you understand their problem, what roadmap are you going to follow, and the strongest reason why they should be following you because of the results that you can commit and deliver to them. So are you ready to see that presentation? If yes, then come on in. Let's go.
Perfect. So here is my discovery call presentation. I have designed it on Canva, so you can choose any template with a presentation, and here are exactly what is included in this presentation. So first page is about us, second is brand analysis, then this is also the step where we showcase the brand audit report. Then we have growth roadmap, exactly what steps need to be followed to attain that specific objective that client just shared. And then how can we help? What results can I or we help them get you attain or achieve? Then next will be our commitment and contact us. So starting with your about me section or about us section, you can talk about your years of experience or the brands that you have worked with, or you can talk about your years of experience, your expertise, or if you're not experienced, then you can just talk about what solution do you offer and a little bit about your journey. Next, the client is more interested in seeing this slide, which is their brand analysis. So before you're going to share them the audit report, which is going to be basically the list of mistakes or the areas of improvement, before you share it to them, it's a good etiquette to always appreciate them. So in the brand analysis, we always highlight the good point that we have noticed in their strategy, brand, or their approach. So basically, this is a presentation we have shared on behalf of USEBI agency to a prospect for social media marketing service, and we have appreciated them for unique service that defines their brand and how dedicated are they to educate the audience. Then because most of the posts were tutorials, so we appreciate them for helping the audience. Then second is posting frequently. We appreciate them for their consistency and the number of followers they had at that moment. We also congratulate them because every 100 of follower takes a lot of effort, and we understood what sweat and blood goes behind attaining the first few followers as a new account. So we appreciated all these things, and after that we actually started with the audit report. Basically, it's better to take the screenshots and talk about what exactly you are mentioning in that area of improvement. So your audit report must include the areas of improvement, and despite of this, what they should have done or what they should be doing, and mistakes to definitely avoid. So let's say this is an Instagram audit and we have seen that this particular prospect didn't include any keyword in their Instagram name, plus the bio is also overwhelming, there's no call to action, and the link in bios of a Facebook group which people won't usually click on it, it should be direct DM or any specific link of their landing page. So we audited that thing and more into their content, we help them understand what's going wrong in terms of hashtag, in terms of content strategy, in terms of SEO, in terms of hook, and a lot of things. So you do not have to stick with this specific audit suggestions that I'm making right now. Obviously, it will be subjective to what service are you offering to the prospect, right? So audit report is basically consists of what are all the mistakes that you have observed, what are the areas of improvement, and points to be noted. This will help your prospect understand that you have diagnosed where they are lagging, why they are lagging, and also what are the biggest mistake they have been making so far. That will help them get better clarity and will open their eyes what they should be now doing and what they should be avoiding. This is basically the audit report. After the audit report, obviously you have to show them the growth roadmap. You should not be only counting on the mistakes that you should be doing, that this is not good, that is not good. But clients sometimes want to understand the solution कि भाई अगर ये प्रॉब्लम है मेरी, आप गिना तो रहे हो वो चीज, बट इसका सॉल्यूशन क्या है? What exact should the steps I now need to follow that will help me overcome that problem or achieve that specific goal, right? So now आपको एक स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसेस बनाना चाहिए. उनको पहले क्या चीज करनी चाहिए, क्या क्या चीजों पे उन्हें ध्यान देना चाहिए और क्या स्ट्रैटेजी रिप्लेस करनी चाहिए. Example, in this specific project we have proposed a client that they should be definitely switching their content strategy, but we didn't only talk about the content strategy, we also help them understand what type of content ideas are we thinking of. Example, you should be using more storytelling, behind the scene testimony shoots and bestsellers. More into it, you can also convert your testimony into case studies. You can talk about some innovative ideas. You can use 60 days challenge to make people join the community, and you can run any exclusive offers or deals. You can use stories for more sales, and we help them with a lot of ideas. Then we help them understand that why is it important for them to focus on their profile optimization or dash areas, and what are the additional things they should be adding on, and what are the things that they should be avoiding. This was exactly the growth roadmap and is going to be for you. This will help a prospect understand that, okay, what are those step-by-step process I need to follow that will help me get there. Okay. Now, obviously, you should be talking about solution that you can help the client with. So as we talked about that, this is a growth roadmap that we need to follow. To attain that, we need valuable script, compelling content, cultural community, and we can help you with the social media or dash service solution. But if you're looking for more reasons than a strategy to hire us, then here are they. Because when we are working, we don't only work for tasks, but we work for the deliverables. We can guarantee you that if we are working with you in next 2 to 3 months organically, we can help you get these specific numbers or growth or figures. It's very important, what are you committing to the prospect? Because your prospect is being pitched by many other freelancers and agency owners, but they only want a surety that if I'm hiring you, you guarantee me that you can help me this specific result. And if you do have great abilities and right strategies in your hand, definitely it's very easy for you to do it. Because I personally believe a good digital marketer or a strategist is someone who knows how to deliver results, not just the task. And then we talked about our commitment and what services can be offered. So in a nutshell, we started this presentation with the brand analysis, like what we have observed so far, which is going really good. What do we think are the areas of improvement point to be noted, and what are the things that needs urgent attention, areas of improvement, the mistakes to avoid, and the growth roadmap to follow to attain that goal, and what solution do we have for you. Then what is going to be our commitment if we are working with you? What can you expect? Because as you just mentioned, your next 6-month plan is that, and this is what practically willing to offer you. Okay. Now hear me out. Before you end this discovery call, please ensure that you are mentioning a client that if you really like the audit report and want to know our service proposal, as you know that we offer this solution, if you say yes now, then in next 24 to 48 hours, we will send you a proposal with all the solution services we can offer you plus our service charges. So what you have to do now, I should be talking about the don'ts of discovery call. If client mentioned that, okay, can you please tell me in rough estimation how much will it cost me? How much are you going to charge for per day or per hour or per month or whatever it is? Never share your charges on discovery call, because obviously what will happen that after you finish your call, you will sit for in a peaceful mind, understand what are their objectives, and will understand plan and consider a lot of factors, the time investment, the tools, the paid tools that will be required in the task, and probably the team work, the management work, and a lot of things. And for that, you need a peace of mind to calculate the charges. If you roughly mention that, okay, I'll be charging dash money, the client will be like, oh, this is so expensive. But when they see that, why are you charging this much? Exchange of what results? That will be basically your proposal. And if you want to know exactly how to make a perfect service proposal as a freelancer, I have made a specific video on it. Please go and watch that out next. next, but make sure that you're never sharing the service charges. And one more thing before you close the call, ask your client that is there anything else do you want to ask? Do you want to get clarity of? If that is it, then we would love to meet you soon and inside the project, and very excited to help you on this journey and work together. So that is it for now. Thank you so much for your time, and we will share with you the proposal. And it's yes, this is exactly going to be your discovery call.
Superb. So I'm now hoping that you have exact process, questions and presentation in your hand that will help you conduct a successful discovery call and convert that prospect into your profitable client. Yeah, but hold on. If you're also dealing with one more problem, that I don't know how to communicate with the client, my English is not good or I'm not having good comm skills, then for that I have recently made a specific video on how to improve your English speaking skills and communication skills as a freelancer. This video will definitely help you out. That is it for today. If you really like this video, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel, and I would love to know what next you want me to create on your YouTube channel. That will help me help you. So that's all for now. See you in my next video, and please show your love. Bye bye.